T.O., I'm going to you first on this one. Question number 3. Can you trust Kansas when you don't know if you can trust their 5-man?
Yeah, they won the national championship, and they didn't know. And yet David McCormick found a way to figure it out. Bill Self sticks with those guys. Now he's gone, but they brought in some guys too. I love Kansas. And the reason I want to trust him is Bill Self's the head coach. Now I don't know what else is going to happen during the offseason, whatever, but I trust Kansas as long as Bill Self's on the sidelines. And then you're going to have one of the breakout candidates in the country, and Bobby Pettiford, who sat the bench this year, but this is a strong bodyguard with supreme quickness. He's really going to be able to play. He took a year to learn, didn't play that many minutes, but I'm telling you guys, this kid is special. He's the next great guard from Carolina to move to the I guess that would be the Midwest, right? Kansas. Like this guy, he's really, really talented, and their recruiting has just kept pace. Grady Dick was the Gatorade National Player of the Year. As long as Bill Self is on the sidelines, they're going to figure out a way. And if they don't have a 5-man that's consistent, Erdis Uday is going to be good. I'm not sure he's going to be great right away because obviously some of these Kansas bigs take a second to kind of get acclimated and to be efficient. But I still trust Kansas no matter what, just because of Bill Self.
Yeah, I mean, that's 100% it. It's the guy on the sidelines, right? It's Bill Self is going to find a way to figure it out. And the one place I will give him credit is he has been willing to go to more of a small ball approach when needed. There was a while when he would refuse to do anything other than play 2 big guys and really run that high-low offense, right? And we saw it. I think it first kind of started with the year with Josh Jackson when he was there. Then 2018, they made the Final Four playing mostly Svi at the 4. They've kind of embraced this a little bit more of a 4-around-1 identity in recent years. The 2020 team with Doak at the 5. I think that's kind of the quintessential Bill Self teams. And you mentioned Erdis Uday. I think Zach Clements might get the first chance as the 5-man this year. They also got Zuby. I'm not even going to try to say his last name, but they have bodies up front. I will be interested to see with a guy like Kevin McCullough coming in, with a guy like Jalen Wilson coming back. You mentioned Grady Dick. I don't know if you mentioned MJ Rice. There are going to be lineups where they could use maybe McCullough as a small ball 5, maybe put KJ Adams at the small ball 5. I think Fanta, we're going to see a lot more interesting lineups when it comes to Kansas this year. I think we're going to see a lot more experimentation, especially early on. But look, I'll tell you this. If Bobby Pettiford ends up living up to the expectations we have, which I hope is Frank Mason's sophomore year, the year when they had it was the year after Andrew Wiggins and all them. And then Bill Self, you combine those two things, I got no doubts in Kansas.
Well, and don't forget about the guy who redshirted last season and practiced against David McCormick every single day, and that's Cam Martin. So it's interesting to see what he's going to bring. And the thing is with Cam Martin, we don't exactly know what he's going to bring to this team. He's a versatile piece. He's somebody that maybe he gets some time at the 4, although Jalen Wilson has that held down. What they do at the 5 is the key question to answer, but you trust it. You know why? They do have options, and you guys have brought those options up. It's not like Kansas is in a corner down to one guy at the 5, and I think that Zach Clements will be the guy that gets the first crack at this. He seems to have the best frame at the moment, and he has the best physicality of the candidates to take on this 5 spot for this team. But you know what? They don't have to play through the 5 to win games. They've got enough pieces. I think DeJuan Harris continuing to develop his game is important for this team. And I think Jalen Wilson,
such a good leader. Like he's such a valuable presence.
Great leader. I think some of the things on the court that he can do in terms of making plays for others is important. And then what Jalen Wilson tested the waters. So Jalen Wilson, what are you going to do to build upon that here this upcoming year? We asked that same question with Ochai Agbaji. Now I want to know what Wilson does to answer it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he can kind of make a similar leap. All right.